Welcome back. Former Miss Namibia Cassia Sharpley is the newly crowned Miss Cosmo Namibia 2025 and will be jetting off on the 25th of November to represent our country internationally once again. In light of this, Cassia has planned a send-off event taking place on the 15th of November, and you are invited. Cassia now joins us on the line to tell us all about it. Good evening, Cassia. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Daily Roundup. Welcome.
Good evening, Nina, and good evening to all the listeners. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Cassia, clearly pageantry is in your blood. So congratulations on becoming Miss Cosmo Namibia 2025. Talk to us what you've been up to since we last, saw you on mainstream media platforms.
So I have been very much committed with my preparations since I have been out of the pageant industry for the past 3 years. I've truly been dedicating myself towards building my brand as an individual, and I knew I was going to represent Namibia again internationally, and now finally I can do that. And the opportunity was presented to me in such a beautiful way that I couldn't stand down, and to know that I'm representing my country, that is how the preparations have been going. And it's been a lot of hard work, but we don't mind a little hard work, right? When it comes to making a beautiful impact and representing our country, our beautiful Namibia.
Well, many people might be wondering what the Miss Cosmo competition is all about. So please tell us, what is this Miss Cosmo competition that you'll be participating in?
So Miss Cosmo is a very prestigious pageant. It has 80 delegates this year, and it goes by the theme of impactful beauty. They are very much focused on philanthropy, going out into the community and truly making a beautiful impact. And it is in Vietnam, which is in Asia Pacific, and we all know the history of Vietnam. And we also know that they have just recovered or still recovering from a typhoon. And so the Miss Cosmo International pageant is not just about a pretty face and brands and the garments, and it's really about going out and making a big difference. And with every queen that is there representing their countries, that is what they're doing with their face, with their brand, with what they offer as individuals when it comes to their accolades, their achievements. They go out and they make an impact, and that is what the Miss Cosmo International pageant is about. You get to network with multiple different queens from right across the country, and they each have a very significant goal. And we actually have one specific competition where you talk about your project, you talk about your plan of action with your project, and it's one of the biggest components of the competition. So that is what Miss Cosmo is about.
Fantastic. And what is your impact project about, Cassia?
I don't want to disclose that information as of late because we're still doing research and collecting data, because the project is very specific to Namibia, but it's also something that we want to apply globally through my foundation, the Honeycomb Haven Foundation. So we don't want to disclose that information as of late, but we do know that my foundation will be very much involved, as we have been working for the past 6 years towards poverty alleviation by allowing marginalized communities to have access to information, quality healthcare, basic needs, to name a few. So this is what we are focusing on. We're going to use the foundation as a catalyst for the project, but the project specifically, we do not want to disclose as of late.
Fantastic. Well, you're hosting the send-off event, Cassia. Tell us about it and what it is that you hope to achieve through this.
So the send-off event is something actually organized by my beautiful parents and the community in Windhoek. They felt that it was just fitting to release me into the cosmos, as they say, in order to make me feel the solidarity and the unity of my country, knowing that I'm not walking the stages of the world alone and that I have a country backing me. And it's also a celebration of my crown birthday, which is the date that I will be leaving for Vietnam. And they wanted to combine it just to showcase our solidarity and our belief in each other, and how unity and diversity truly thrives within Namibia. Also the freedom that we fought for in our country, how we embrace that freedom and we use it to uplift each other. So that is what the send-off is all about.
Beautiful. Well, early happy birthday wishes to you as you're celebrating your crown birthday too on the 25th, turning 25. Tell us, Cassia, what's the most pivotal lesson that you've learned in this last year of life? And then additionally, one wish or prayer as you enter into this next year of life?
So one thing that I've learned about this past year is that the stakes are high, but your purpose is even higher. And you can choose to either make excuses or you can choose to take every challenge as a stepping stone to your next success. Because when you have a champion mindset, you never reach your prime. You never reach your success. You are constantly evolving. And that is what the past year has taught me, that if an opportunity is presented to you from the hand of God, you need to not look at anything on this earth that is perishable, and you need to recklessly take that faith of yours and embrace that opportunity for what it truly is. Everything else will fall into place. And for the next year, who knows, I might be in Vietnam, and I might be there as an ambassador for my country, and most importantly, an ambassador for my globe.
That's beautiful, Cassia. Well, just for those who would like to support your send-off event tomorrow evening, how can they get in touch? And please share details of the event, where it will take place, and what attendees can expect.
I want to encourage them to follow the Miss Cosmo Namibia page, follow my personal page, Cassia Sharpley, and most importantly, please follow the Honeycomb Haven Foundation. We will be posting all about it. We will be sharing the special guests that will be there, the keynote addresses. We will also be having kids from the foundation at the event, so it's going to be absolutely beautiful. We truly want to make it something that will be spoken of in Namibia to show people that we can come together and make a beautiful impact.
Cassia, we wish you all the best. May you not only fly Namibia's flag high, but may you come back with, growth and beautiful experiences, and of course, the big prize. And all the best for tomorrow evening as well. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Nina, and thank you to all the listeners.
That was former Miss Namibia Cassia Sharpley, who is this year's Miss Cosmo Namibia representative, and she'll be heading to Vietnam on the 25th of this month to go and represent Namibia in the international competition. We send her off with blessings and well wishes. On that note,